Hi guys, welcome back to the Pick and Coop Farmstead. I'm Debbie, and today I'm bottling and making a new batch of my homemade citrus vinegar cleaner. So come along with me and see how I do it. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to empty my jar of my citrus vinegar cleaner that I've had sitting, and I like to let it sit. Most recipes will tell you that you need to do it just for a couple of weeks. I like to let it sit for about 2 months. Now I have this vinegar. I keep it in a dark, cool place. I kind of swirl it every day to avoid any mold that might happen. And then I just put a little plastic lid on here, and I put a date on here. So this one is, I believe some of it is lemons. I've done limes, a lot of orange. So whenever you buy citrus fruit, always save your peels. And then I put mine in the freezer as I go in a Ziploc bag, and then I can just take them out as I need them. So what I'm going to do is take the lid off of this. Then I go ahead and pour it. This is a little vintage colander. That way you get all the juice or the vinegar out of there. There we go. And then you're left with your jar. And I kind of squeeze it out to get the most of your vinegar product. Want all those wonderful oils. That's part of your cleaning action right there. Set that aside, and so what you're left with is your homemade cleaner. Now a lot of recipes will tell you to dilute this 50-50 with water, and I was doing that in the beginning, but I don't feel that it is as strong and it doesn't work as well. So then what I do is I just have my little squirt bottles. I save them from when I used to buy industrial cleaners. And then I just fill up my jar. There we go. Then you just put your sprayer back on. This guy's all ready to go. So I keep one of these in my bathroom, and I also keep one in my kitchen. And then that way I spray down my tub. I clean my toilet with this stuff. I mean, this was working better than the industrial cleaner that I was using. I won't make any mentions to what that was. But I mean, this stuff smells great. It works great. I clean my sink. I clean my tub, shower head, all of that. My sinks, it works really, really well. So now it's time to make a new batch, and what I'll do with the leftover is store this in a jar under my sink. So then what you do to make more, I just keep a rotating batch. So I take my frozen citrus and I throw it in my jar. And I try to do about 2/3 full of citrus. That seems to make a good combination for me, a strength I should say. And then I buy, well, it's probably about enough there. Then I'll just return this bag to the freezer for my next batch. So here you go. You got about 2/3 full in your jar. And then I just use regular white distilled vinegar. I always buy 5% because that's what you need when you're canning with it. At least 5% acidity. Then you're just going to fill this jar up. And got to open up another one. And I try to buy these whenever they're on sale. I try to buy at least 4 gallons. Just depends. It's really, really gone up in price. It used to be one of the cheapest things you could buy. Not anymore. Nothing's cheap. Alright, so we are full. I take my handy little wooden stir stick. Kind of stir them around a bit, and you can see there's limes in here. There's, I don't know if you, oh, here's one right there. A couple limes. I just save stuff. If it starts to kind of go bad, I'll just slice it up. All the peels. You don't have to worry about the pith on the peels because you're not drinking it, so we don't have to care about that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to write on my bag. See if I can delete the old one here. Then I just write on this bag. Today, I believe, is the 28th. Let's take a look. For 28. Then I put this back on. Find my rubber band. Then this goes back. Then this goes back into the dark cupboard there for another couple of months. And so I just kind of, when I swirl it around, I just kind of do this when it's in my cupboard so it stays well mixed, mildew free. Put it back in my cupboard, and I just keep checking it. Then another thing I like to do is fill another sprayer. See, I used to use these bad guys. I don't use them anymore. And then I fill this one with just straight white distilled vinegar. Okay, so what I've done is I went and I rinsed this out because I don't really want the residue from the oils in the citrus in my straight white vinegar. And you just fill this guy up. Kind of hard to see. We're almost there. There it goes. All right. This one I save for cleaning my windows because I've tried cleaning my windows with this wonderful citrus vinegar, and the oils from the citrus kind of streak your windows. So I just use plain old white vinegar. When I'm cooking in my kitchen, I spray down my stove, my cupboards and cabinets, that kind of stuff. And then you always want to label it what it is, and I just put vinegar on there. And that's pretty much it. And I even keep one of these in my shower because I actually use it for a rinse for my hair. So after I've cleaned my hair and everything, I just kind of spray it on in the shower and I leave it in. And you would think that your hair kind of stinks like a dill pickle, but it does not. It dissipates. So it works great. I've got this white hair and it keeps the yellowing out of it. And it's actually, once you start using it and get away from the conditioners, my hair used to be super, super tangly and now it's not. So it works great. And I use it every single day when I get out of the shower. So if you have any more questions, put them down in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I hope the sun is shining wherever you are today. Have a great day. Bye-bye.